It's interesting because you are very well known for your customer satisfaction, aren't you? I think you even have a net promoter score that's close to the max.
Yeah.
And do you think that is caused by the way you organize, the self-organizing principle, or does that contribute to it?
For sure. But I would say, or we would say, it's one of the things, because in the end, it's also that we, how we are wired as people. That it's just that we like to be, to strive for the next level. So it's every time we love challenges, and we love to do that together with customers, and then find new, clever, cheaper solutions for them.
Yeah, so this wiring of the system, sort of. So that's the way we're wired in a way. So this putting this self-organizing as it's almost a tool. The structure is more of a tool to get the system to work together, and that tool just fits how the system together is organized and wired, the mindset a little bit.
We sometimes call it hygienic systems. If you have hygienic systems, people organize them in a sense which is logic, which makes sense. And so you don't need protocols or rules. Of course, you do need them because we work for banks, we work for energy companies. But in how you work together, you don't have to organize that via writing it down, but trying to create hygienic systems. And we see every time when we grow that there is a natural tendency, we think in the human brain, to say, oh, we grow, we should maybe write this down and make a rule about it. And then we say, no, we step back, DNA stuff. We think in the end you are responsible for yourself. So if it's about training or how to deal with the customer, it's the team, it's the individual.
So how many people do you have now?
As far as I know, we are 280 somewhere, but we grow every month with new people coming in. Because we're in a desperate need for people.
That was commercial. So that's interesting what you're saying. So you say you need less rules because, well...
No, I don't say less rules, but we do think that if you organize it in such a way that it's a diverse system, a group of people, so that there is a sound and there's a counter sound, or the different voices, people will come up with what they perceive at that moment being the best decision.
And then we try and fail maybe and try again and iterate. So by making the rule, it's sort of like a set of people deciding this is what's going to happen, and that should not be the standard approach, but rather to listen to the system and see what sounds comes. Or maybe it's even sometimes too early to do something against a certain problem or issue that's coming up, and then that's okay as well. Then it was not that moment in time.
Can you give an example of that? That's very interesting what you're saying now.
Yeah, we have one that we did quite recently together. So we were basically working together with our agile CIO here, and we were trying to discover our blind spots and how to help us realize what those are and how to get better at overcoming them. And it was a group of people working together, and it seemed really logical. Like it was like, oh yeah, these are exactly our issues. And then we basically presented it to a group of people within the company, and they were not too excited about it. So they really actually rejected the idea and no, we don't need to work on this. And that's one of those moments when we could have said, okay, no, we make this obligatory and you need to go through a training, or you need to face those things. But in the end, it makes more sense to wait until the moment comes when we realize that's a problem, and then maybe people come and ask, hey, can we do something against this? So we ended up not having a training and not tackling that issue in a centralized training, but maybe now different initiatives are popping up that tackle exactly the same blind spots.
And we learned what we could have done differently.
Oh yeah, involve people from the very beginning, for instance, which it gets more difficult, I can imagine, also for you guys now. I just recently joined, but people who have seen the system grow in a certain way, it's not always, like sometimes decisions are just made because that's how it's always been made. And yeah, you need to sort of see who is affected by the decision and who can give input to the decision, and then rejoin and be extremely transparent as well, which can be challenging. Not because you don't want to be transparent on purpose, but to get all the different perspectives in, and to not approach it as, oh, you have to do this now, but more as an advice, for instance.